Good day. Today we are going to talk about the type of attributes and how to use it in your bot. So let's start. User attributes enable both personalization, advanced flows, subscriptions to broadcasting, and much more in your bot. They are simple but very powerful tool to bring your bot to the next level. You can use the system attributes available in every bot like first name or gender to greet users or to segment them in the user filter for broadcasting. But you can also create your own custom attributes using audience menu, attribute block, and more. Now let's discuss the type of attributes that you can use. So there are different types of attributes according to uses, and we are going to discuss each of them and their use. So the first one is the system attributes. It is available in every bot and contains all the information the bot receives about a user from Facebook, which you can't modify. So you can find those sample attributes in the audience section of your bot's menu. The following are examples like Messenger ID, gender, and profile picture. Again, these ones are on default and are automatic. The next type is custom attributes. You can create your own attributes using the attribute block or audience menu, JSON API plugin, and also by having your user select a quick reply. You can overwrite existing values of an attribute by assigning another value to it. So unlike the first one, you can modify this one. So the sample attributes are from user input from API and others. So here is the example from the shopping cart API integration. You can see here the attribute product, quantity, price, as well as the value on the other side. Next, we have user's response attribute. So there are times when you want to use the user's response somewhere later in the conversation. So you have two ways of saving these attributes. First is by using a double bracket plus URSP.value like URSP.name in this example, meaning this bracket will show the name your customer had entered. Then the second option is to use the audience menu. Right, so from here, click on manage and add the value name as well as the type, and I'll explain more about this one later. Alright, so now we will proceed with the next type of attribute, which is the date and time attribute. The timeline in AhaChat contains day, month, year, day of the week, and the sessions of the day. Greetings to customers that include time will help personalize and impress customers more. You can use the following default attributes in this example to show the time and date. This is real time and it will accurately show your users the exact time they are interacting with your bot. Alright, so you could use this one. You could simply copy the value that is placed here. So for the last attribute, we have math operations. Among other things, attribute block can also be used to do some basic math operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. First, you need to get the numbers from the user, which can easily be done with attribute block plugin. So like this one, the number set by the user will be then saved in the form of attributes you create. So save the value as usual. Then to get the total, use the numerical attributes, the bot acquired in user attribute, and either add, subtract, multiply, or divide symbol respectively. In short, this will show the total of both values written here. Alright, now we already know all the types of attribute. Now let's try creating a new one, and there are multiple ways to do that. First, go to your audience menu and click on manage. Here you can either select a new one or edit an existing one. I'll click on this button. Modify the name of the attribute. In this example, subscribers. So change the type into text. Since what we will save here is the name. Okay. Now another example, I'll type in promo code this time. Then the type into numbers. So make sure you are using the appropriate type to save the attributes accordingly. And now save. Then the second option is to use an attribute block. Create a new flow on the drop-down button, select an attribute block. Here you can choose the attributes you have already created. So you could scroll like this, then select the corresponding value. Alright, so you can type in this one as well. Now you can connect this block to your other flow. The third way is to save it by using Actions button. So open a block that contains the list of your products. For example, here you can use any of your user input types. So I use cards on this one. Now click on Actions, right? Then set attribute. And here just select the attribute you want and enter the value. So here the price is $70.99. Thus it was saved like this. Alright. Then for the fourth option, save the attribute using web form. So you can find this one on the growth section. And here you will see the save option. Again, simply choose where you want to save it. And in this case, it was saved the name. This will help you store the responses of your audience when they fill up the form, right? And lastly, you can save it using JSON API if you have a wider knowledge on the said topic. So this one is the example of the code. Alright, now we already learned how and where to use the attributes. If you need more help, simply inbox our Facebook page. Thank you and see you next time.